Peace, peace. Welcome back to the space beyond infinity, where there are no limitations. I'm the spirit out of this room is thinking I'm back with another vlog. 6 weeks postnatal. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Yeah. Anyway, I've been going through things and I'm blaming it on Mercury retrograde because what else can I blame it on? Anyway. My power was out for like 3 days. And when the power went out, the water pump went out. And then when the power came back on, the water pump did not come back on. So I'm working with the most littlest, tiniest amount of water in my kitchen sink. It's not really making it up to the bathroom. So, yeah. I dyed my hair. It was supposed to be purple. This is not purple. I don't know what this is, but I like it. I do. And I got my little peekaboo blonde highlight in the front. And yeah, I don't know what color this is, but I like it. I think it's cute. I had it in ponytails for like 2 days, so it's laying kind of funny. But I'm trying to work it to where you can, kind of sit like this. I just gotta moisturize it, spray it down with some water, put some oil in it. It'll hang how I want it to hang. Still having acne on my face, but you know what? I think that's because I've been eating potato chips and I need to stop because I remember before I got pregnant, I was eating potato chips and it was breaking my face out, and I think this was happening. But Ela his big mama. Looking real good. I farted. I'm not even sucking it in. 6 weeks. I look good, I feel good. I feel good for the most part. The thing is, right since my water pump is not on, I haven't been able to take a full-blown shower. And that sucks. But I have been like washing up. But I need a full-blown hot shower on my body, because this is not working. And I'm forced to wash my dishes with this little bitty stream of water. We have a water spout out in the front, and I was using that. But yesterday, it stopped working. So yesterday, I really couldn't even do shit in my house. And I was so mad about that. I mean, I could do little stuff, but not like, bro. I'm telling you, yesterday was a struggle. I had to go buy water to flush my toilet. Like, what is this? I don't know. Because it ain't like we poor or nothing. So I'm like, how I got money and can't do nothing about this? Like, what's happening? But the plumber said he'll be by today at 5, so just gotta make it through till 5 o'clock when he will get here. I got a new set of pens. I'm excited about that. New baking pans. I got a cake pan, a muffin pan. I got a sheet pan and a bread pan. It was a set. on sale. And I bought it. Because it's time to upgrade. That's what they keep saying. It's time to upgrade. And it is. Time to upgrade. Shoot. So I bought these pans because the last pan I had a cookie sheet that I was using, and that mug was all rusted out. By the time I threw it away, it was rusty. I wasn't like using, like I was putting foil on it before I used it, but I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't keep using this. Come on now. Really? How? It ain't barely even no water. How is the water spilling all out the sink? Anyway. Mercury is definitely retrograding, and the shit is definitely shitting. And I ain't never been one to be like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde, so things are happening. Never really done that. I feel like it was only one other time that I was like, oh, it is Mercury retrograde. This stream is so good. I don't feel like doing this. I'm gonna just sit that right there. Take that outside. Or sit down with the water spoon. I don't know why this pan seemed bigger than the pan in the other box that I had picked up. Cause I bought this set the other day, right? And then when I finally decided to take it out the box and wash it, and then it was missing the pan. It was missing the bread pan. And the first thing I pulled out was the cookie sheet. And when I looked at it, it seems like that pan was smaller than this one. Or maybe I'm just tripping. The pan I pulled out was definitely smaller than the cookie sheet that I just threw away. That's for sure. It was definitely smaller. I'm buying these damn Walmart pans. I bought some Walmart pans, cookie sheets before, and them rusted out on me too. Shit. It's ridiculous. I didn't know as an adult you had to be so worried about cookware. Like, I didn't think cookware was going to be such a thing on my mind. But I should have known because I be in my kitchen. Right? I should have known because I be in my kitchen. Cooking. Is it because the stove all rusted out on the inside? Is that it? Because these pans be rusty. You do the littlest thing. And the shit get all scratched up and whatever. Hopefully these pans are better. They feel better. But I don't know. We're gonna find out. I feel like they a higher quality. I mean, better than the ones I bought at the dollar store for sure. But are they better than the ones that I bought before that was like in the actual baking aisle of the store? Or is it the same? I don't know. I have to find out. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna make my kids some Jello. I don't think I really feel like going outside for real. I mean, I do. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this with this little tiny string. When I grow up, I'm gonna buy me a house. Make love in this house. Stay up late in this house. Give a fuck about my house. Then get the fuck about my house. Get the fuck about my house. Anyway, it just been such a struggle. And then the kids, they all been in this little, everybody want to have an attitude phase. And then it's like, Now there's feet stumping and people yelling at each other and, honey, there's just so much going on. And I keep trying to get them to chill out, but everybody's like emotional space is totally unregulated at this point. And for the first time in a very long time, I felt overwhelmed. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was very overwhelmed. It was just like everything was too much for me, and I really didn't know what to do. And I'm just trying to survive the chaos. And you know what? If I've been able to take a shower in these last few days, I wouldn't be so overwhelmed, actually. I mean, it's not just that. It's the having to use the water spout to fill up a jug to flush the toilet. I mean, it's everything together, but I just feel like it would be better if I was able to take a shower. It wouldn't be as heavy. But everything will be fixed today. I had to contact the plumber. I feel like my landlord didn't really do it for real. I don't know. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I don't feel like she did. This much smell like Alfredo. I made macaroni last night for the kids. I'm just really overwhelmed and I'm just trying to figure out what to do about it. I think I'm gonna burn some sage. Cleanse the house today. Haven't done that in a while. The kids are sleeping real good and I do not want to go up there and bother them, so I won't. And just do what I can outside of my home until, I don't know. But enjoy my little minute I got in silence and time to self. The moon has switched over to Leo, which is awesome. I like a good moon in Leo. Moon in Leo is nice to me, okay? Moon in Leo. Moon in Leo seem like it be wanting me to succeed. So, I'm embracing that. Awesome. Okay. Now that I've done those things, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my hands. I still got a pot, but it's outside. I was letting it soak. The pot that I made the macaroni in, I took it outside to the water spout so I could fill it up. And I'm letting it soak out there. So, don't worry about washing that later. I'm just trying to do things to keep myself. I'm just trying to do things. Not even just to keep myself busy, but just to do things. Things need to be done. So I'm doing them. My chest is itchy. Ugh. My skin been irritated on and off. Just for the past 2 weeks, I've been dealing with my skin just itching. I have sensitive skin and sometimes I go through these phases where my skin just randomly gets irritated. And it doesn't matter. I can wash my body, roll myself down with coconut oil, have clean, fresh sheets on the bed, and still have random spots, random times where my skin is just irritated, itchy. It sucks. I'm gonna make this jello. Yeah, and even though the power's back on, the stove's not lighting by itself. Or maybe it's just, is it just that one eye? I don't know, let me see. Oh yeah, that one's lighting. So maybe this one's just off track or something. The eye that I use the most, maybe it's just off track. Okay. I've been making jello at home instead of buying jello, and it's been saving me money. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, like literally, the shit's been weird, okay? The lady had to ring up my stuff 4 times at the store yesterday. 4 times. She had to ring it up 4 times. Like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, I'm looking at everything and I'm calculating and I feel like I don't have enough money to buy the ice cream that I wanted because it's like a pint. So I was gonna buy 2 pints. And I told the kids to put 1 pint back, the pint that I wanted. For me, put that one back and we'll get the one that they wanted. And then by the time I'm almost done, I realized, oh, okay, I actually do have enough money for the ice cream. And then, look, y'all, I'll go buy the ice cream. I mean, after everything, I go back to the security, I tie up my bag, and he like, you could just leave your cart here with me while you go grab whatever else you need to go grab. So I went to go try to grab the ice cream that I wanted, which is right by the self-checkout. So I grabbed it, I went to the self-checkout, and then here I am, paying for the shit, and then the machine needs to be restarted. And I'm like, what is this? And then only to find out that after I bought it, that I really didn't have the money to buy the ice cream because that money was supposed to be for my taxi, and now I have to use the money for the water truck for the taxi, and not the taxi, but the ride, because there's an app. But anyway, now I only have enough money to buy 1 jug of water, and I prefer to have at least 2. And life is just life. I'm gonna go spray my hair down and stuff. Look in this mirror. I'm gonna put y'all down for a second. Put some hydration in the hair. People say they spray their locks daily or every other day. And I don't. People like, hydrate your hair, put some hydration in your hair, and I just don't. And maybe I should, but I don't. I don't usually do that. I be trying to preserve my retwist because I don't put products in my hair when I retwist my hair. Just oil and water. But I am trying this Herbal Essence moisturizer. That I did put in my hair. And I put it in this spray bottle with water. I want to see how it does in my hair. I think I like it. And I'm gonna put it in my daughter's hair when I go to do hers. Yeah, Jorda's. I want to wash Raji's hair. I have to wait for the shower to come back on. Let's see if I can get my hair to do this part. Yeah. I don't really know what products is best for my hair. I don't be using products in my hair. Ooh, that's twisting it the wrong way. This is supposed to be twisted this way. Like I said, I've been just using oil and water in my hair for years. For years. I don't use products in my hair. And I don't really think it's too good about having to use products in your locks. Because it causes buildup. But we're trying new things. My man liked when I had my little side part. He liked it. I ain't never did it with my locks, with this set of locks. But he liked when I had my little side part. Alright. Look, I'm making jello and I don't have my baby upstairs screaming. I don't making it. Oh, God. Yeah, Lonnie has been really like, real. She's very demanding. She's tough. She haven't been fucking with Raji lately. You know, Raji usually will take her and she'll chill with Raji and let her pet her back and hold her and calm her down and stuff. She has not been wanting to be with Raji. She wants to be with Zakari. She wants Zakari to hold her and pat her and calm her down. They better eat this, because I gave them strawberry jello yesterday, and Raji and Yajurda was playing in it. Here go Yajurda putting it in her mouth and spitting it out. Don't be wasting my money. I'll be trying to tell her, don't be wasting my money. I'm just trying to live and be great, you know? But it's such a struggle. Why is it such a struggle to live and be great? All the mangoes, it's mango season, but everybody's picking their mangoes early and everything is green and not ripe. But I bought some mangoes. I gotta let them ripen up, you know. Love me a good mango, man. Y'all, my power literally went out and I had yogurt in my fridge. all kind of stuff. I had to buy ice and just try to preserve, which was fine. Everything was good. At first, I was a little worried about carrying the ice home, but it really wasn't bad. I carried the ice home fine with no issues. And I don't know if it's because this is a plastic spinner whisk, but the jello be getting stuck on here, and then it be trying to act like it don't want to come off when I clean it. So I gotta go through with my nails and scratch it off. And this sponge is just over here smelling like Alfredo, and I'm just not here for it. I just opened up a brand new sponge, but I kept the other one so I could wipe stuff down, but not just so I could wipe stuff down, but like just dirtier stuff that I wouldn't want to wipe with my dish sponge. But I think I'm gonna just take this on outside and use this to clean that pot that's sitting out there and then throw it away. Yeah, I'm gonna let the jello settle because it be like bubbling up when I whisk it. It be like bubbles floating at the top. Here I go, bringing some food over here. Cleaning the pot with food and then outside. You know where this water goes? Into the street. And I feel bad about that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Try to get as much of the gook out first. That way, not so much of it is going out into the street. Try to take care of this real quick. Just trying to be the best I can be, you know? It's been a roller coaster ride in this house ever since I first got here. It's not bad though. I appreciate all of my experiences here and the time I've spent here. But you know, it's March. It's time to start looking for a new house. I'm gonna start looking for a new house, getting ready to move. Life is all about how gracefully you move through the transition. You know? If you fall apart, every time you're under pressure, then how the fuck you supposed to survive? You know? How you supposed to be able to handle the pressure that comes with getting bigger and better if you can't even handle the pressure that comes along with getting bigger and better? You know? This is the pressure of getting bigger and better. Things are happening. It may not be as fast as I want it to be. I don't mean it ain't happening. Man, I feel good. 6 weeks postnatal to have me a baby. You heard me? To have me a baby. Now my 3-year-old like, Mommy, it's another baby in your tummy. I'm like, it's another baby in my tummy. Yeah, okay. Boom, we gotta get it out. The thing about Yasrina is, right, I think she was a little disappointed when Yolani came out because we had told her the entire time that she was having a brother and that he had a different name. And then when we had this little girl named Yolani, I think she was just like, I don't understand. So it took her a few days to get used to the idea that something different was happening. And now she's happy that she has another sister. She's accepted the idea of it, but she's still looking for that brother. So I'm about to give my baby a brother. Yeah, I'm not trying to have another baby right now. Not for at least another 2 years. I need my body to be free and clear for 2 years so I can continue to build and work on my body. And get myself in a position of where I can have a date night with my man without me being pregnant on our date night. Or breastfeeding on our date night. Look at me though. I just look so good. Look at it. Look at it. I think I'm gonna just leave it here because I really don't got too much to talk about. I just want to pop up, you know, check in, show a little bit of me, be present, talk about my mental space where I am. Oh, you know what? I was trying to make a video the other day about just like my self-expression. This is where it all started. My self-expression and just like how I be capping off my own self-expression and limiting myself. And it's crazy how it's dark over here and lighter. It goes lighter. Like it gets darker and it gets lighter. And this is all funny. I took like 2 locks and tried to dye them first, and these two actually turned out closer to purple at first. But then I went and just put dye over everything. And yeah, anyway. I be capping off my own self-expression, and I have been in the habit of doing that, and I need to get out of the habit of doing that. Yeah. Because I deserve to express, and my expression is like, what I was basically saying is expression is creation. That's how you create, through your expression. You're created. What you create is an expression of your energy. And if I'm not allowing myself to express myself right here, I don't really want to part it here. But that's the way my hair is falling. So I might have to just give in. If you're not allowing yourself to express the way you need to, this is always the part that I always made. I don't know why I'm trying to change it. Anyway, that's so cute. I've been capping off my own expression. Even now, I'm trying to express something and I'm cutting it off. But it's different in this moment because I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm admiring myself, and I'm talking about admiring myself. So, but I be capping off my expression, and it's not cool for me to do that to myself. I don't want to limit my expression. I don't want to limit myself. Like, we was in a store. I was in the store with the kids, and Raji, she just keep talking to me, and she just keep like expecting that we're gonna go on a shopping spree every time we go to the store. Like, when we go to the store, in her mind, it's just automatic like shopping spree mode, and I'm just like, who told you I got shopping spree money? And I'm like, I need to stop trying to act like I don't and start trying to act like I do, so I can't. You get me? Stop being so harsh on my I don't, and start acting like I do, so I can. You feel me? But yeah, stop cutting off my self-expression. I'm too great, too grand, too glorious to not express myself. I'm too great, too grand, too glorious to not be seen, to not be heard, like, and to not be respected. Like, I need to respect myself by expressing myself and seeing the value in my expression. So I'm grateful that I took the leap and I did something different with my hair, so you can see it a little better here. Yeah. And I need to say the things that I don't be saying, especially when it comes to my communication with Boone. I need to say the things that I don't be saying. And that's really important, especially in a relationship with a person. Like, say all the things that you don't be saying. And watch how shit start changing around you. Especially in your relationships with people. Not just your partner, but everybody in your life. You start saying the shit that you don't be saying, watch how shit start switching up in your favor. Like, yeah, you might ruffle a few feathers. Yeah, you might get a few people who's gonna be like, you know what? I just don't even want to talk to you no more. or people who just feel like they just need to get space away from you. Oh well. Let them people go and be about their business, because if they feel like they need to take space from you because you saying the stuff that you don't usually say, because you speaking your truth. Oh, I'm spilling. See, that's what I'm saying, because I did this yesterday with a baby in my arms, and I didn't spill. So how am I spilling now? Insane. I did this yesterday while holding on to a baby. How am I spilling today? And the funny thing about it is, my kids got me eating Jell-O, because I never really liked Jell-O, but ever since I started making Jell-O, I have made a couple spoonfuls. Jell-Os. And I bought these little Jell-O mugs, so I could put the Jell-O in, so the kids can feel like they having them experience. Because at first they was being funny with me, like, because I would make a big container and then I just scoop it out and put it in their bowls. At first they was being funny with me, like, but this not the Jell-O that you buy at the store. And I'm like, bro, eat this. I made it. Eat it. Now I was like, you know what? I'll buy y'all some containers. I don't got no problem to buy some containers and put the Jell-O in. That's what they do around here. They does that in these parts. That's they whole little skis. You feel me? I could do that. They got it for sale. But if you ain't speaking your truth, then what are you speaking? If you're not living in your truth, then what are you doing? Hindering yourself. You're hindering yourself when you're not living in your truth, when you're not speaking your truth, when you're not allowing your true thoughts and feelings to be expressed. And then you're allowing room for misunderstanding and miscommunication. You're allowing room for misunderstanding and miscommunication. You're allowing room for people to treat you the way you don't want to be treated because you're not expressing. And you're hindering yourself from being able to manifest what you truly desire because you're not expressing it outwardly. You're creating a reality where it's okay for you to not have what you need or want. Creating a reality where others don't have to respect you the way you deserve to be respected because you're not honoring and respecting yourself by expressing what's really in your heart or really on your mind. Like, say it. Express it. And if the people don't understand, then they more than likely not even for you anyway. Now that I've done this mom shit, I got some other mom shit to do. Now that my kids are awake. My kids are awake, so I got other mom shit to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for real now. Clean up this Jell-O and it's spilled on my counter. Ridiculous. But anyway, y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience. Peace.